So, there we are. This should be test number 1. Hi. Let me just... Okay, of course. Actually, it's on. Oh. Now it's off. Okay. Hi. Welcome. Hello. How are you? Boogity boogity. My world. Whoa. Okay, there we are. Okay. Actually, I should probably not have that in for it. Okay, there. Yep. I hope everything's good. My mask is fucking up. Because, well, this is the only mask I had. It covers most of me, so... Hi! Hey! Hello to this... thing I'm trying out. YouTube. Woo! So, basically... I don't even know if I don't have a script or anything prepared. But basically, a couple months or weeks ago, a friend of mine had the marvelous idea to make a Minecraft map and asked me to make YouTube videos about it, which I was more than happy to agree with, and love the guy to death, platonically. He finished it in record time, at least for what I think, and now I'm here. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna record it, and hopefully put it in the same place I post this. So this is kind of like a behind the scenes kind of idea. I have like the skin I made for it over here. I don't think you can see it that well, but it's here. I was making this in the call yesterday. Discord, whoa, fancy getting to know people. Very fun. Yeah. My plan currently is just, I'm gonna suit up in a better thing than this intimidating outfit and start playing. Because this is an important part. I don't know the lore of the world, so aside from the recording and the behind the scenes, I'm also going to be making more videos, trying to dissect the lore. Of course, this also means I don't know what character I'm playing, so that's fun to discover, I guess. So the shadow is probably my face. Yeah. It's gonna be cool. But I don't know if I can do a transition, so I'm just gonna see if like a... Oh! I got dressed up for a bit. It's not gonna be in the real video though, so let's get into character. Look at this snazzy man. This is just for like a minute or so in the editing. I wanted to do this. I didn't even buy all this. It was just laying around in my house, or my room. This is my room, by the way. Hi. So, gaming. My wonderful creation. Look at that. Let me just wipe it out. Didn't see shit. So, yeah, I need to get OBS. Get my funny mic. This is my mic. This is basically my setup. I don't have much. So, plan for now, join the world, record, hopefully everything. If you're seeing this, that's my secret. I'm gonna try and do the videos, but like separate them so that I have weekly uploads for a bit, if I can. And it just makes it easier for me not having to constantly make new shit. Am I allowed to swear? I'm probably allowed to swear. Swearing's fine. my video games. Let's open. It was not recording. Okay. Sorry about the last one. I was interrupted by my loving family. And it got my hands. Okay. Maybe I should blur that out. That might be easier. Yeah, fuck. And there we are. Okay. Putting on gloves is hard. Okay. So, I was interrupted by my family. I love my outfit. Nice. Plan is gonna record this, put it into bits, and then pay like 4 or so 4 weeks hopefully content, and probably take a month or two to put everything together though. Next week anything too big, like 20 or half hour, full hour length videos. Probably gonna be 10 to 20 minutes. Hopefully. I don't know if I have the ability to edit that much. I'm gonna learn Adobe Premiere for this, which you might think, oh, Adobe's evil. I got the packet anyway, might as well use it. For school, I didn't choose to. I didn't get the allegations, ooh. So, yeah. I'm gonna put it into bits. From there, I'm gonna look at with my shaders, how I can color because with replay mod, from what I've seen, I can color my shaders and do it in post, hopefully. Because it processes what I've done with the shaders in-game, which is really nice. Look at the lore videos from there, and then I think the lore videos are gonna maybe explain more, maybe go do more behind the scenes there as well. I'll have to see, because I also have to write a script for those. Those are probably gonna be scripted. But yeah, and that's the plan. Hope all good. I'm gonna probably see you guys in like halfway through quarter. Okay. Okay. Yes. And my glove. So, bit of an unexpected change of plan. Apparently I needed a certain mod. Apparently I needed a certain mod to work the world, and I can't get it on the Fabric. So now I need to use Forge, where I can get replay on. So I'm probably just gonna record the real in-game footage for my screen, then redo it later if I want specific things with a replay mod in Fabric, which will be way more work. But I think it'll be what I want to do. Actually, let's see, this thing's on. It is, okay. So yeah, I just spent the last 3 hours, had a bit of recorded, but I guess I'll have to redo it. Well, that's how you learn, I guess. So, finished up a whole lot. Got done. Was shorter than I imagined. Still very fun. I don't know how much content I'm going to be able to. Well, with my plans, I'm probably going to be able to get a bunch out of it. Plan currently is, I'm doing some of the plan. Enjoyed it. I'm going to put that on, hide my hair. And move that. And yeah, it was good. It was fun. I love the music, how he did that, all the stuff, how it was created. I had to ask him ask the creator for a bunch of stuff throughout the way, because I was a dumbass. But I had to do a couple of re-records, and I'm probably gonna put a couple of other more scripted bits in there. And to see when I go with replay. So now the plan is gonna look at what I've recorded, gonna split that up into multiple pieces. Then look at what I think I can add when I go through replay later, and what I can get rid of. And I was going to take a good look at the lore for the lore videos. So it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, which It's gonna be fun. I think that's the end for all the recording I did for today. So I'm gonna look through this stuff myself, so might update. We'll see. Bye. Next time you see me, I probably won't be in this suit, so. Okay. This can open. That's not what I wanted. Hi. So I have finished everything, and you can't see my face, and this is I have my recording thing low, so hand motions. Whoa. I've gone through everything, basically, and this is my Google Doc, gone through different timestamps and seen what is the funny bits I want to keep, what do I want to remove, like me having to edit everything again and then go redo it, or just like 5 minutes of pure parkour of no communication. Also, what do I want to build on? Kind of scripts, which I wasn't expecting the script stuff, but I have to improvise with the replay thing, and I think it'd be more entertaining than the actual gameplay I got. So, I got my paper here to make some fun sketches with what I want to work on or what I want to think about. From there, I'm probably going to research some movie making tricks for just trying to understand how I can make this look good. I just want to make it look good. So, yeah, that's my plan now after the recording. Like I said, I've gone through the recording, I've looked at everything. Everything is in order. It isn't the most entertaining, so that's what I'm going to try and do now in post-production. And I think definitely for the lore videos, I'm going to do that in Spectator and more cheats, as I do want my first reaction to be my first reaction, and from there I think I can dissect it more if I at least get permission from my friend who is okay with it. If I look at what I've been given, more or less. So yeah, this is I like funny things like war rat, death, just whole. It's just whole. It reference. Potato. We love potato. Closed seal. Yeah, that should be my next step here. So, let's go.